so we're gonna work on some visual cues for dogs with hearing loss or deaf dogs. And one of the biggest things I like to teach them is leash pressure games, checking in with me when they feel the leash. The first thing I teach every dog is some kind of marker. So we're gonna use a visual marker. Good. Good. This is just ASL for good. My thumb on my cheek coming away. You can also do okay, something like that. We're gonna say good when we give food. Then you can start pairing this with behavior. So we've got this upward gesture, good, for sit. Okay. Leash pressure, yeah, good boy. The other thing is, I really like to keep saying task watch pressure. Good boy. Watch the difference here. Or, good boy. Look at my face. Look how much I use emotion, tone, how much different I look from my eyes to my mouth when I'm talking to the dog. So if I'm just, this is the sign, or good boy, I would almost rather your dog gets good at reading your face going than seeing these subtle little cues. Subtlety's great. Good boy. But remembering to mark that and reinforce it, okay? Good boy. Good boy. So just a couple little things you can do there. Exaggerate for come here. You could teach a more subtle one, which is just arm out and in. Good. Good job. Stay. Channel Diana Ross. Stop in the name of love. Then as you back up. Good boy. Very good. Good. So a lot of times with deaf dogs, I'm exaggerating cues. So I can't yell, come here. So if my arm's way up over my head, and then I do my break, good boy. That really helps them. So lots of strong visual cues. Teach them to pay attention to you. On leash is great. Obviously the big problem with dogs, if they can't hear you, is getting their attention. So I'll go over some good ideas for getting those attentions when you're not on leash. But most importantly, we're gonna refine the way they feel leash pressure so that when you're standing around getting bored with dogs and they start drifting out, or if they're hypervigilant and you're in a busy place and you want them paying a lot of attention, I want this leash to be a communication piece for you. He's not watching me, pressure, 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 good boy. Teaching him, if you feel this, we're either gonna change directions or I want you coming into my space. Good, so teach it proactively with food. Then when you're out, subtle leash pressure can be I'm turning, changing directions, or halting. Okay. Good boy. Watch my left hand. Back, turn. Back, turn. Good boy. Turn away. Subtle gesture. Good boy. Nice and simple. Well, looks good here, but this guy knows some stuff. So start around the house, just marking that good boy, getting him paying attention to you. A lot of these, how do I get my dog's attention if they can't hear? We can really do just by reinforcing our dogs checking in with us more often. So these attention games where we reward our dog for looking back at us and starting in situations and environments where they're more likely to do that rather than going somewhere really distracting. So this guy's a little dog reactive. Look, I'm out here at an unused baseball field in the middle of the week and I've got all this concrete. That's no accident. That's me picking a good environment. I'm not competing with odor. There's not a bunch of dogs walking by. They're all over there in the grass. So I know these places where I can work with my dog and teach him successfully. So starting around the house, then coming out to different environments. I have an extra leash right over there. I'm gonna double his leash and give him free time to go sniff. And Then I'm gonna reinforce him anytime he checks in with me and do a lot of that come here recall game stuff, okay? Have fun with it.